I'm Naham Shapiro. I'm from the States, most recently from Baltimore, which is in the Washington, D.C. area. I finished my undergrad at University of Maryland in Arabic studies, not aerobic studies, as some of my classmates think. I am soon to be 25, and that's about, a nice little summary of me. Honestly, I wasn't 100% sure what to expect coming in. I knew that my classmates, I'd done a little tiny bit, once I got the list of the names of all the classmates, I did a little bit of nice, friendly internet stalking of everyone, which got me into a lovely inferiority complex due to the great and absolutely amazing things that all of my classmates have done in the past. So I was sort of expecting to be somewhat out of my depth, out of my league from my classmates, but they were all, as soon as we got here, they're all very nice. They all put me at ease to make me fit in, and I was very nice that they did that. They were all very kind. But essentially I came expecting to learn how, in general, how society, how different structures impact the health of individual people. It was not. I have been here many times. To be honest, I don't really remember my first time visiting. We came a lot in my youth. I spent a year here studying before I went to university. So coming here was also partially me wanting to be in Israel and partially wanting the degree, and sort of the two coming together for this nice mixture. I very much enjoyed the program. It was a great program. The teachers, I found they were quite engaging. The content I found quite fascinating. Obviously a few issues here and there, but I was very much blown away with how much I learned this year, and it was a very good experience. My best course, wow. That's a tough one. I think, I'm really not sure, to be honest. There were many that I very much enjoyed. Probably, I would say, although it wasn't quite what I expected it to be, I very much enjoyed the ethics course, which it's something I'm just very interested beyond the regular epidemiology, survey methods, those sort of courses, which I also very much enjoyed, but it sort of played to different interests of mine on the side as well. The highlights of the year. Well, clearly one of the highlights is the push-up contest between Professor Tolchinsky and Collins. That's, I'm sure, a great highlight of everyone. And also just getting to know all these absolutely wonderful classmates of mine and interacting with them both in and outside of class, getting to know them. It's really been a wonderful and eye-opening experience for me. Any lowlights? Well, not having an apartment until mid-January, I would say was definitely a lowlight. Till January, I was sort of wandering from friend to friend. I would wake up in the morning, come to class, leave the apartment at probably 7 o'clock to make 6:45, 7 o'clock to make here for 8:30 class. Stay here till class is over, leave 4:30, go sit in a coffee shop somewhere because wherever I was usually didn't have internet. Sit in the coffee shop, eat dinner there, do all my work, go back to wherever I was sleeping at 11:30, wake up the next morning and repeat. So it was this sort of difficult situation. I'm pretty sure all the classmates thought I just sort of wandered the streets all day, all night until the next morning because they'd see me all around town in random places. So once I found my current apartment in mid-January, that was a definite significant upgrade in life. The key public health issues. There's a lot. I think it's sort of hard to key in on one public health issue that's, for the entire world, just because really, with all the different cultures, all the different sort of problems out there, I think you sort of need to be able to pinpoint a little bit more specifically some issues. But definitely, I think sort of the dangers posed by global warming, it's a very interesting topic that has lots of different consequences, as well as sort of changing in dietary patterns and urbanization and the various challenges that go with that, obesity, changing work patterns, changing family structures, and sort of the nutritional and workplace health issues that go along with those. The most important thing I learned this year. That's very hard to pinpoint as well. I would have to say the most important thing I learned this year was probably less so in the classes themselves as much as through the interactions with my classmates and sort of in the past I've had to do group projects. In the past I've worked with other people both in academic settings and in work settings, but really the ability and the skill sets, which it really is a skill set of being able to work with people from all different backgrounds, all different skill sets, all different opinions, to be able to come together for a shared goal and work towards that goal and come out with a solid, good product, I think is a very important thing to know how to do and to be able to repeat that time and time again. I miss certain things. The Israeli bureaucracy is definitely a fun thing to deal with that isn't quite the same in America. Definitely my friends back there, as well as certain creature comforts that you have in America that either they have in Israel, they're more expensive or they're just as different. But also for me, it's it's very nice because I've chosen to live my life in Israel. So it's sort of, it comes with some acknowledgement of I'm leaving certain things behind. So I've accepted that. So my plans after now, they're in flux, as they say. I'm currently looking for a job. Anyone watching this, if you know of anything, please let me know. So I'm hoping to find a job for this coming year in the health-related fields, perhaps in research. I'm not 100% sure what, whoever wants to give me money. And then after that, I'm hoping to continue also do a clinical degree, in which case I'm hoping to merge public health principles with primary care to work with people as a part of their larger community. "20 years from now, I see myself hopefully having enough funds to do a worldwide tour to visit all my lovely classmates in their respective locations, but most likely not. But hopefully I'll be a physician living here in Israel, hopefully have a family by then, and living happily." To the world. That's a large audience. Final words to the world, just live your life.